Okay, if you're working the Tricaster, I kind of want to give you a tutorial on what you're seeing right here. Up in the upper left-hand corner, these are all the camera inputs and all the things that we could show on the screens. Okay, over in the top right are the two cameras that we have set up. Okay, on the far right over here, that is what everyone is seeing. That is what's being recorded. That's what's being streamed. It's highlighted in red on the outside. So red always means it's what people are seeing, what's being recorded. Green, the one right here to the left of it, that's what's coming up next. Only the people in the control room see this. No one, in homeroom see this on broadcast. This is, if you think of it as a softball or baseball term, red is the person up to the plate. They're batting. Green is the person on deck, okay? And we'll get back to that. Well, actually, let's talk about it now. Right down here, the middle, okay, row right there, this is how you switch cameras, okay? You can see red, that's camera 1, that's anchor desk. 2, that's the big wall. 3, that's the stool. The stool's right in here, okay? 1, 2, 3, and we're always use the cameras. We always use ME1, ME2, ME3. That stands for mixed effects. If you go down here to 1, 2, and 3, there's the stool there. That's not having any effects on it. So we're always using the cameras up here. The fourth camera is the camera here in the studio. It's up over here. That's to show who's producing the segments, okay? Green is who's on deck. So if we know that we're gonna go to camera 2 next or camera 3 next, I put it in green here, and then there's a button here called take. If I hit take, watch what happens. They switch. If I know we're going to camera 2 next, I put 2 in green and I hit take right over here. There's also an auto. What auto does is it puts a transition on it. You can change the transitions right here. These are all the transitions you have. Like here's a circle one. So if I hit auto, now the circle will happen, okay? All right, so that's what you have to need. That's what you need to know about this row right here. This is also over here in the camera console. It's the same exact thing. We'll talk about the camera console in a minute. Okay, so the other thing you need to know about this is what's down in the lower left hand. Right now, I can highlight DDR1. This is always, you can highlight different things down here. I always have this as DDR1. DDR1 stands for digital recordings. So these are all pre-recorded videos. So because it's DDR1, if I wanted this broadcast intro, which is what that says, to play, I go to red. Since this is DDR1, I'm gonna hit DDR1 in red and watch what happens. The intro begins, okay? The thing about a video too, is when a video ends, I'm gonna show you this again, when a video ends, it automatically goes to whatever you have in green. So if I know, I'm gonna start the video here in a second, and I know that we're going to go to camera 1 after the intro, which is what we normally do. I could go down here. By the way, you could start and stop the videos down here. So DDR1's videos, I have this one. I have the intro highlighted. I have one coming up next. It's in green. So when the video ends, watch what happens. It automatically goes to green. My hands are off the board right now. I am not touching anything. And watch right here. Watch here and here. The video is about to end in 1 second. It automatically switched. It's important that you know that. You never stop a video. It automatically switches. And then notice, it jumps from the first video to the second video. Tricaster has a default setting where they'll always jump to the next video, so you never have to do that. It will automatically do it for you. Over in the bottom right, we always highlight GFX2. GFX stands for graphics. This is where we put all of our titles or pictures in here. This is when we're going through announcements. We could just switch the pictures here. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that. So basically, over bottom left are videos, bottom right are pictures or images or titles, okay? Then there's a couple things I want you to know. There's 2 FTB buttons. FTB stands for fade to black. I want you to always use the middle or the bottom FTB. So watch what happens when I click it. Everything fades to black. I have to click it again to unfade to black. Fade to black, unfade to black, okay? The other thing that I need you to know is this thing, it's kind of hidden away. called preset right here, okay? Preset is where the camera zooms and where the camera lands. So right now I have two things. Watch what I do. When I click preset, I already set this, I'll show you how I did it. This will zoom in and out. Now that's really fast. Down here in the bottom right of the preset, there's a scrubber. Usually I set this to 3 seconds. Right now it went back to 1 second. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make this about 3 seconds. You can also, I think you can manually put it in too. Okay, so it's about 3 seconds right now, and that's about the right pace. So how did I get to those? Well, what's cool about this is look how many presets you could have. You could have the camera land in 16 different places. Let's say I wanted to go into the monitor. This is a virtual zoom T-bar right here. I could scroll back and up, so I could click on it, scroll up and down right here. I'm talking about this bar right there. If I wanted to land on the monitor, I'm going to zoom all the way in. I'm going to hover over position. Now you'll see 4 arrows pop up. I can move this position anywhere I want. So I want it to go to I moved it to the monitor. Click preset. Well, I have my first 2 presets set. I'm going to go to the third one. I'm going to take a picture of this. Click the camera icon. Now, I have 3 different places that the camera will go and automatically stop at. Zoom into the people. If I want to zoom in on the monitor, I click this third one. Never hit the camera icon though when you use these. It will take a picture and stop right there. If I want it just to go onto the anchors, I'm going to move this over to the anchors. Center it. I'm going to preset. Click the camera for this 4th position. Now we have 4 positions we can go to. We can go all the way back. We can zoom all the way into the anchors. Zoom over to the monitor, or just have a medium shot of it all. Okay, that's preset. So how do you start a broadcast? We'll get to that next.